Hi, I'm Ashley,
I'm Leah.
Hi, I'm Ruby.
Hi, I'm Paz.
and today we're going to discuss Nordstrom. So, for a little introduction, so Nordstrom opened up in 1909. Their headquarters are currently in Seattle, Washington. So they have 121 store locations, full line in U.S. and Canada, but they ship internationally since they are a international company. They ship all around the world, and as well as these full lines, they also have partial lines and boutiques as well in U.S. and Canada. Their mission statement is that they provide outstanding service every day, one customer at a time. So they really are founded on customer satisfaction and putting their customers before everything else. Now, Posh will dive into our data.
So here is the collected data that represents the revenue of Nordstrom between the year 2011 till now. So as you can see, the year 2000, from 2011 to 12, they had made an income of 9,558, and those are in the millions. So in average, from 2011 to 16, they had made about 10,700 millions. However, this income is not only from the USA, but it's also include Canada. So thus, in overall, they have 323 stores. Operating income is earned before interest and taxes, or it is the profit before the expenses. So as you can see here, we have used the same year for this data too. So from the year 2011 to 12, it has increased by around $100 million, and from that it consistently decreased. And now Ruby gonna discuss more about the data.
So for our third data set, we chose Nordstrom's product service and segmentation for the year 2016. Nordstrom is segmented into women's clothing and footwear, into home goods and appliances, other drugs and cosmetics, men's clothing and footwear, children's clothing and footwear, toys and hobbies, non-grocery food items. We chose to display this data in a donut chart because we thought that it would best it best displayed Nordstrom's highly varied segmentation. As you can see that each segment is color coded, and it shows how Nordstrom is not highly concentrated into just one segment, as well as majority of the segments are approximately the same. So they have 16% they have 16.4% in home goods and appliances, about 16% in other, 14% in drugs and cosmetics, and 12% in men's and clothing, with being highly concentrated in women's.
Okay, so for the infographic, we decided to use PictoChart to create it, and these are the two infographics from the first two data sets. The first one displays Nordstrom's revenue, and the second one is their operating income. And we decided to do from 2014 to 2016, so it includes 2014, 2015, and then the projections for the year of 2016. And the first icon is actually like a shopping bag because it's representing a department store. And we decided to do like the one big icon for this one because you can kind of see how like it goes from the dark color of 2014 and it represents like the slow growth rate from 32% to 33% to 35%. And then for the second one, we decided to do more of like a pictograph, and you can kind of see like how the different colors go from dark to medium to light when it goes from 2014, which is 40%, to 2015, which is 33%, and 2016, which is 28%, and it more demonstrates how it's decreasing exponentially. So for the data visualization and design concepts, we decided to use the crop principle to kind of talk about how we designed the infographics. So for the first one, the contrast, we kind of chose like a turquoise color scheme with a dark gray text, so it kind of contrasts with the white background. And for the R part, it's repetition, and we decided to use kind of like the same color scheme for both of the infographics, and also how the icons are like in the same kind of object category. And then alignment, we decided to center the text over the icons, and also like underneath the legend is below the icons. And then proximity, they're in the second infographic, they're kind of like close together, so enough that you know that they're in the same infographic. And now Ashley's going to conclude our presentation.
So in conclusion, this has been a summary of the data that we found from Nordstrom. We used the CRAP principles to pair with our pictographs so that they could display better visual representation for you guys so you could understand it a little bit better. We hope you learned a little bit more about Nordstrom and a little bit more about how to use the CRAP principles when making infographics or things such as that. Are there any questions? Okay.
Yeah.